I wonder what we're doing today. Well, we're about to take this scrap and weld up on the front of my trailer and mount that old S10 box right here on the tongue. So when I load the four-wheelers and stuff when we go out or camping, I have a fixed box on here, and might even get around. I got to do this wheel bearing before too long because it's starting to go bad. So that's what we're planning to do today. Let's see how it goes. This is what we're going to be using. We got a really old welder in the back, and we're going to be using a stick welder because my flux core's got the flux core is actually broke off somewhere in the line. I got to knock that out before I can use it again. We're going to be using a flap disc coating wheel. Obviously, we're going to be using C-clamps. We're going to be using the 1/16 because we're not doing heavy welding like on an axle or anything. It's just this trailer. And this is our scrap to draw from. The idea is to weld a piece of the angle iron across the top here so that the back of it can bolt to it. Get up underneath here, weld here, and then bring it out and have it welded up to here. But you'll notice that this is just a hair off in height, so I'm going to have to offset it slightly right here to make sure it's level across. So I'll probably have one coming from the bottom here, going to here, one from here to there, and maybe one from here to the center of the angle iron. I haven't decided it quite yet. I'm pretty sure just this alone is more than enough to hold an aluminum truck box on the front of the trailer. So we'll do some measuring and we'll get back to it. Roughly this is what it's going to look like. The box is 42 inches wide. I put a piece of tape offset here, so this line right here is the center, and from there to there there's 21 inches each side of it. So as you can see, I can't put a piece of the angle iron up to bolt to because this has this bend. So what I actually have to do is flip it over and weld it on the underside of this plate so that I can reach up in and actually bolt through the aluminum. So what this means for me is I have to have this basically pre-drilled in this so I can get the hole lined up, because there's no way once this is like that I'm going to be able to drill through and get to it. So there, all the way across, probably put one section here to bolt to, one section over there to bolt to on the underside, and then probably from about right here we'll go in. Now you'll notice the depth of the box, it stops basically right here where this little thing is. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back about an inch, and that's where the end of my angle iron is actually going to stop at. So that is the goal as of right now. We'll see how it goes. So what I've decided to do is use these right here. I'm just going to chop this off and use that as my back brace for the back of them, because I have a bunch of them I already cut off for other reasons. And they're already pre-drilled, so that should assist me here when it comes to actually getting this stuff done. So, okay, so this is what it looks like now. I got the two back pieces that I wanted up on there. I got my two support braces welded in, welded across the top there, across the top there. I'm actually going to have to roll the trailer over here a little bit and weld the underside, but so far it's strong enough to actually hold me. I've jumped up and down on both sides of them and I can't break them loose, and I'm 167 pounds, so welding the underside is really not even needed, or I don't believe so, but I'm going to do it anyway just on the off chance I do need it. Okay, so to make sure I had all the holes exactly lined up, what I did is I put the box where I wanted the box to be, and then I went underneath and actually sprayed up through the holes that I had drilled there, and that way all my holes are going to be drilled exactly where I need them to be. With these, because they used a standardized part off this, what I'm going to do is just line up the outline and just drill through one of these other ones, so that way I can get a perfect exact hole where I need it to be. That's what she looks like now, all bolted up and ready to go. It's got 4 bolts going across the back, and it's bolted up underneath, so it's not going anywhere. I've already stood in it. There we go. Shuts, latches, opens. Ready to accept all the gear. To finish it up, what I did is I took one of those end pieces there. I cut it, have it going up and then up and then over to a T, and then I welded in a bolt that has the same size nut as the studs on the wheel, and that way I don't have to have two different wrenches to pull this off, and that'll be my spare. I got another tire I'm going to put on there, but I had to pull this one off. I left the other one over at the house. But it's mounted on there, nice and solid. So this is what she should look like now as she goes down the road.